Welcome to The Brief. Now, this week, the Joint Parliamentary Committee on BBI told us that only 13 county assemblies passed the correct BBI draft amendment bill. They also told us that 34 county assemblies passed the wrong BBI amendment bill. If this is true, the question to ask is, how could this happen? Could it be that someone out there was out to sabotage a referendum from happening? In such occurrences, a lot of questions arise. Some I'm sure you'd have asked yourself silently. For example, who dropped the ball and where? Could there be a possibility of plausible sabotage of the forthcoming referendum? And also, one may start to wonder if there were plans to stall BBI by taking it back to the county assemblies for a revote, considering the details emerging show there could be a possibility that different copies of the BBI bill were presented to different county assemblies. The bigger question all these assumptions leads us to is who is responsible. IEBC in a statement this week said that, and I quote, "On the same day, the BBI promoters delivered to the Commission 57 printed copies of the bill, out of which the Commission submitted 47 copies to the county assemblies." Now, IEBC is mandated by law, specifically Article 257, 4 and 5 of the Constitution, to submit the BBI bill to the county assemblies. The process of it requires IEBC print one final copy of the bill that was submitted with the 1 million signatures for verification and disseminate that specific copy to the 47 counties. This is done at the government printers. The issue of IEBC receiving 57 printed copies from the promoters of the BBI should therefore be impossible. But according to their statement, IEBC didn't follow procedure. Article 257(5) does not say that IEBC should receive printed copies from the promoters of the amendment bill. The Constitution clearly states that IEBC shall submit the draft bill to each assembly. There shouldn't be a case of 13 counties receiving one bill and 34 others receiving a different bill. Each county must receive one copy of the bill. And that's because IEBC is the custodian of the amendment bill before it is handed to the county assemblies. It's a well-defined process that's defined in the law. Again, back to the questions. How can the IEBC chair append his signature to such errors? Such assumed errors makes one think deeply if even previous actions and statements by the IEBC could be in some way tied to this. For example, on the 30th of December 2020, IEBC put out a tweet that read, "Happening now, the launch of the Burning Bridges Initiative supporters verification exercise at the Bomas of Kenya." Yes, they apologized for it, but doubt in one way or the other had already been cast as to whether IEBC was impartial. These two incidents put question to the credibility of the institution with just 470 days to go to the next general election. I want to complete tonight's presentation by asking one last question. Is it time to reconstitute that body? Food for thought right there.